Hello everybody, today we're going to show you how to connect the Revo Continental and over the Revo Sprite to Dragonframe and get you up and running. So what you do first of all is you open up Dragonframe and you're going to get a window like this. In this case we're going to make a new scene and we're going to say it's TT for turntable, new, we're going to call it 6 and click on OK. There we go. We know where it needs to get saved. I'm sure you do too. You have a folder, click Save. So now you see Dragonframe open up. You go to Scene, you want to just plug in your turntable. So plug in the Revo Continental or the Revo Sprite. They both go in the same way. You have your power and your RJ45 cable. And then it's going to go into either a DMC32 from Dragonframe or the Revo Transmogrifier, which works great too. Now you've plugged it all in. You're good to go, so you can add a connection. And the device is going to be a DMC Lite. That's the type of device that the Transmogrifier is in this case. And the location is going to be giga something. There we go. Giga and all those numbers. And so now you just got to hit connect and you're good to go. You can control your turntable. The way you do that is you go into this window here, the arc motion window, which is the gears up in the corner here. And now you click on that and you create an axis. It's very straightforward. You hit this plus sign right here and we're going to call our thing the Continental. So Continental right there, and we're going to go to a preset so it makes it easy to start up. And the preset for this is going to be an axis 360 rotation. Very straightforward. And then hit OK. What you notice is you can go back and forth and you can make the turntable move either direction, either with the big arrows, or you can go really slowly with the little arrows, so you can just creep it with the little guys. And there's all sorts of different adjustments you can make. You can always hit the house to get you back to home, and we can make that a little bit more dramatic and show you. So there we go. Let's get you back to home with the house now, and you can see it takes a little more time. There you go. Perfect. But now let's say you want to make it calibrated so you know it's exactly 360 degrees in a circle, so you know exactly what one circle is. You double click on the Continental, you come up here and you go to calibrate, and you hit reset. And remember, you've already gone home before you've done this. Hit reset and you say, okay, I want to make this go around one full rotation to be 360 degrees. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too far. I better go back a bit there. That's pretty close. We'll keep up there. That's pretty good. Right about there. Right around 150,000. Okay. Whoops. It gave us a little bump because it needs us to tell how many degrees it is. It's 360 degrees. There you go. And you're good to go. So now, how does that work in real life? What practice do we use to take advantage of what we just did? Well, what we can do is you can double click here and you can see, give ourselves a keyframe. Keyframe 1, we're at 0 degrees, we'll leave it that way, and we'll click another one. And that's, keyframe 13. Let's say, we're going to say it's keyframe 36 instead. Okay? And keyframe 36, and how many degrees is it going to be? We'll say 360 degrees and 36 frames. Perfect. But you know what that did? That just gave us this exclamation point. And what that's saying is that if you're doing it live action, it really can't go 360 degrees and 36 frames because that's 1.5 seconds if you're at 24 frames. But that's okay. For this moment, we'll just use that as an example. And now we'll go back home. You can see home. And let's see what it is to go 360 degrees. So let's go to frame 36. And you come over here and you can click on that and it's going to say, oh, look, beelining motors can be dangerous. That's right. Going very quickly from one point to the other. But in this case, we're just going to do it because that's what we're trying to do. Click. And you're going to see it go exactly 360 degrees. Boom, look at that. Okay, let's go back home again, and let's show it where it's not going to give you that exclamation point. So let's, instead of frame 36, let's call it frame 1000. Now look at that, no more exclamation point. And if you stretch it out here, you can see our Bezier curve there, which is right there. Now we can do exactly the same thing again, and frame 1000, Continental. Okay, there it is, going back to frame 1000. And there it is. There's an example of how to set up your turntable with a very simple move and to set up your calibration in Dragonframe. Thank you.